Hi guys, how are you doing? So I'll be sharing with you something nobody knows yet. I'm sure if anybody knows this in Africa, maybe they can be up to 1,000 people. Okay, so is the future for businesses really? And with the way I'm looking at it, it's like I've done a training in the past to say conversation is the new conversion. If you want to be able to convert in terms of prospect to customers, or probably prospect to leads to customers, customers to loyal, clients, you have to learn the art of conversation. So there is now an artificial intelligence that is now coming up, and it is really coming out very strong. Millions of people are already subscribing to it. So, and I think in the last couple of months or probably weeks, it became a trend. And I'll be sharing with you guys to play about it. I haven't played about it. Immediately I got hold of it, I'm just sharing with you guys. So I haven't gone to play about it. But what I can say for what I've seen so far is that it is like Google search on chat. Imagine you going to Google to search for things, now turning into a chat. Do you understand? So what this will do is that it will give you more exposure in terms of whatever content you want to search for, whatever problems you are having. Okay. So the first thing you have to do, you have to go to your Google. Then once you go to your Google, you type Open API. So once you go to Open API, you click on this Open API. Once you click on this Open API, you go to this one, Chat GPT. So once you go to Chat GPT, then you click on Try Chat GPT. So once you click on Try GPT, you sign up. You click on Sign Up. So once you click on Sign Up, then you select whichever way you want to access it. Okay, you are not a robot. You select you are not a robot. Stairs. Select stairs. Whether stairs do I have stairs? Stairs. Okay, I verify. Okay, it has confirmed I'm not a robot. Then you click on your Google. Okay, then I select GBY network. Then it says tells us about GBY. I click on continue. It tries to verify my phone number. Then I put my phone number there. Then send via SMS. Then it's going to send my code. As you can see, this is the code. I copy the code. I put the code there. It verifies my code. So it's loading up. So it's loading up. So this thing was practically, I think, launched December 15. So that means it's less than 3 days old. So this is a free research preview. Our goal is to get external feedback in order to improve our system and make them safer. While we have safeguards in place, the system may occasionally generate incorrect or misleading information and produce offensive or biased content. It is not intended to give advice. Okay, click next. Conversations may be reviewed by our AI trainers to improve our systems. Education is changing. This is all around education, all around the financial space, all around anything that deals with information. You understand what I mean? Around businesses and all that. So conversation may be, because the new money is in conversation. In as much as you can automate your conversation to a reasonable extent, then you're good to go. Because what that means is that something I've realized is that you need to make sure that you have a pool of prospects and leads coming into your table for you to have dialogue, engagement, conversation with every day. The moment you're having conversation with strangers, with different people, both the good, the bad, the ugly, the best, the nice, the irritating, and all that, you are already empowering your brain through your memory, because what that means is that you start having an idea, a psychological advantage and an unfair advantage of how different people react. Like is it a psychologist they call it, because sales is psychological. Do you understand? Engagement is psychological. So by the time you're engaging, you already know in your brain, based on the pool of people, strangers that you discuss with, this one belongs to the category of the pleasant people, this one belongs to the category of people that give excuses, this one belongs to the categories of people that are ready to go beyond themselves, this one belongs to the category of people that are laid back. You understand what I mean? But if you don't have conversation day in, day out with strangers from your pool of leads, from your pool of prospects, you can't have this advantage as an unfair what's it called advantage. And this is what we are seeing being digitized there. Do you understand what I mean? So what that means again is that you can now create a conversational framework for each category of people you meet. Okay, what that means is that you prepare a sequence as to how the conversation will go. It's more like a funnel or more like a supermarket. If you go into a supermarket, once you go into a supermarket for the first time, you realize that you still find your way at the end of the day. You see places where they have cosmetics, see places where they have grocery, you see places where they have toys, see places where they have electronics. And by the time you see all those big dashboard at the rooftop of the supermarket, you find your way and you go direct there and you buy whatever you want to buy and you're out. Do you understand? So the same thing is more like a funnel or sales process whereby you establish a sequence of conversation for depending on the category of people you want to attend. So people that usually opt in for opportunities, you already know that you just give them like 2 or 3 liner of sequence. People that create a major barrier before they opt in, you can create maybe 10 or 15 like 7 or 6 sequence for them. People that are laid back and they don't want to do anything, you create maybe a 4 liner for them in terms of sequency, and you guide them through how you want them to talk. Why? Because you have already mastered the different categories of people that you discuss with, and this is what you are seeing being played out from what I'm showing you guys. Okay, so we have this one now, Chat GPT. How we collect data. Conversation may be reviewed by our AI trainers to improve our system. Please don't share any sensitive information in your conversations. Then the next thing, we love your feedback. This system is optimized for dialogue. Let us know if a particular response was good or unhelpful. Share your feedback in our Discord server. Then we're done. So we're done. So how do they use this thing? So samples, explain quantum, these are just samples. Just see this. This is crazy. Explain quantum computing. Remember what users said in the earlier conversation. Got ideas. Okay, let me just ask a question. I want to ask a question. It's like I want to ask a robot a question now. What question can I ask? Okay, let me say, what are the best tip, or let me make it tougher for it. What is the best, that's one, what's the best tip for entrepreneurs going into 2023? Question mark. Like I'm asking Google. Do you understand? Google a question. So let me hit this. Okay, let me see what's gonna give me. So I guess it's analyzing it. As an AI, I don't have personal experience as an entrepreneur, but I can provide some general tips that may be helpful for entrepreneurs in 2023. Oh my god, guys, can you see up to date with industry trend? Focus on customer satisfaction, build a strong network, develop a solid business plan, be adaptable, take calculated risk, maintain a positive attitude. Oh my god. Guys, can you just see this? Can you just see this? This is like, this is like, I don't even know. It's like you're talking to a database of knowledge that is built under a foundation of hard work, pull based conversation, and you know, categorization of audiences. You know, the complexity is much. You understand what I mean? This is just so insane. Okay, let me see what this means. So this is like good feedback. Anyway, would you like to? What would you do? What would the ideal answer have been? I'll just say none for now. You know, none for now. For now. Or let me just add mine to the pool base. What would be my number one tip? I'll just say implement. Implement what's been learned. Basically, I think that's just my number one tip. Whatever you learn, just implement it. Okay, so that would be my own feedback. So let me see what this means. Regenerate response. Okay, I'm asking it to regenerate the response for me, like it is thinking about it again. So perhaps maybe it's like you're saying a retry, or how do I put it? You are refreshing your browser. You try to load, your browser is not loading, or it didn't load well. You have to refresh it. So it is giving me additional stuff. So it's pausing. Stay up to date on industry trends and changes. It's important to keep track of changes and trends in your industry so you can adopt your business strategies accordingly. So it's still. So, guys, this is amazing. This is incredible. Okay, it's had the network error. So let me just say regenerate again. Maybe my internet is bad. As a language model, I don't have personal experience on and can only provide, you know. So the first one was really apt and really ideal for me anyway. So maybe because maybe my internet is slow or something. But you guys, you can see that this is so amazing and so incredible. So go put this to use, and let me know how this has been able to help you. Like the first advice that this AI gave me, I'm going to use it, convert it to content to actually share with my audience. Okay, so what this means is that I can basically use this to generate content regarding my discussion or whatever that is trending. So whatever, probably maybe right now is the World Cup that is ready now. You can say what business can you make before the World Cup, or what is the best of business that you can do before the World Cup. You know, to give you an idea, and you can use it to start a business, or you can say what is the best product that can sell in Nigeria from China. You know, there's so many things you can just ask you. Or what can a bank do to increase its penetration within a digital space? You understand what I mean? So many things will just come up, and it's like a Google on chat, basically. So this is really incredible. This is really incredible. So I'm really excited for the future, God willing. Okay. So put this to use. This is just my first test. I have not even taken time to, dive into this, to have a deep dive into this, but it's self-explanatory, easy to use, and it's really exciting times ahead. Do put this to use, guys. Cheers.